no! Help, Nerdy Crafter. I can't believe it's here. It took a little bit longer for mine to arrive because I live in South America, but I'm so excited it's here. I feel like Christmas morning level excitement. It's the first time I've ordered anything from a creator so fast, and I can't believe it's here. Let me show you. This is Nerdy Crafter's latest craft kit. If you don't know her, I'll link her channel below. She's so great and so funny. The box has everything you need to recreate the viral TikTok bear pouring trend. I already took a peek, but I haven't taken everything out, so let's do that together. Okay, so we have a lovely box with lovely branding with the bears everywhere and nice bright colors. Inside, the first thing I find are 2 packs of gloves, medium and large. I hope this fits me, my hands are kind of small. We have a pack of stickers, I'll open them later, and when I saw Jackie promote this kit, I was already very excited about this silicone trays. Then there's a Ziploc bag with some wooden sticks, a sanding stick, which honestly I had never seen before, the paint of course, 8 colors of paint. Then we have a cutting knife to threaten people if they don't subscribe. If you've seen Nerdy Crafter, you'll get that one. And then some silicone cups, the ones that have divisions and regular ones. Here is the modeling clay, some white glue, and here's, I don't know what this is for. This is to slap the bird maybe. And then we have this contraption that she designed to be able to hang the bears to dry, which I also find I'll probably use in some other projects. A set of brushes and a protective plastic to protect your working surface, 6 mini canvas, and of course here are the 6 figures. Wait, how do I open this? Give me just a second, I'll figure it out. Okay, had to cut it up, and here are the 6 little bears. They are very lightweight and you can hear it's hollow and plastic. So this is how the bears look. They are super cute and ready to be poured on. Oh, I also opened the sticker pack, and here are the stickers I got. You could also get a golden sticker, and that sticker meant that you would get a chance to collaborate or suggest content to Jackie, but I didn't get one of those, so I guess I'll have to manifest a different way to do a collab with her. Okay, I'm ready to go, and the first thing I did was open the plastic to cover my desk. I thought it was wonderful for her to include this. Love that it's themed also. I got everything I needed ready. I have my tray, I have one of the little canvases. Of course, I brought out a bear and the little hanging mechanism if you want to use it as a charm. I got the structure set up to hang after pouring, and let me see. I want to see if this works since this is a Nerdy Crafter kit. When I throw this plastic away, it should... It worked! So the kit also includes sound effects from the Nerdy Crafter. I'm also opening the gloves and I'm trying on a medium, and I think it fits pretty well. I usually don't get plastic gloves to fit, so this one is okay. And this is something I never do, to be honest, when I'm this excited about trying a craft. But this time I did scan the instructions and I got to see 3 videos from Jackie that explain how to go about this. I watched those first, and then I chose my colors. I put the little keyring thing on my bear so it would be ready and I can hold it and hang it from it. I opened and poured my selected paint colors, and I was ready. Glove on. I feel like a super villain when I put on this glove. I don't know why. Okay, so here goes. The pouring has started. I am gonna speed it up a bit so you can see it coming together. You're supposed to start at the bottom, that's what Jackie explained, and then do the top. The mess is crazy on my gloves right now, and it's actually really hard for me to hold the bear with them on. I found my first pour to look a little underwhelming with all the white, so I poured more turquoise over it, and my first one is done. I removed the glove before hanging it because I just can't do stuff with the glove. I'm not used to it. So I hung the bear in the contraption. Cleaned everything up because that's the type A artist that I am. And now I was ready to take my knife and clean the excess paint from in between the arms and underneath the paws, just like the instructions said. First one done, and I want to try it again. It's super fun and addictive, and I think the first one is just too much turquoise. So I tried a different color combination. For the second, I am mixing some paint colors instead of using them straight out of the bottle. I mixed a muted pink and blue. So again, started pouring from the bottom and then the top. And I did not use the glove again because I didn't feel comfortable with it. So my hands quickly become a mess and my manicure is instantly ruined, but I'm having fun. For the first one, I forgot to do the canvas, and this is not how Jackie instructed to do the canvas, but I thought I didn't want to waste all that paint. In fact, if you have ideas for where to use this paint, let me know. You're supposed to pour whatever you have left on the cup and then move it around to cover the edges. Once everything is covered, of course, I left it to dry. I'm really happy with how this second one came out. Again, I'm going to clean the spacing between the arms and the paws. And now I'm just going to let it be and go wash my hands before I start the third one. For the third one, I'm going to go a little bit more complicated because I am going to use the modeling clay for it. I didn't have an idea of how to alter the bear, so I brought out my Create This book and my idea generator spinner and gave it a spin. I'm sorry you could not really see that because my hand was there. I should have recorded it from a different angle, but it landed on space and blue and mouse. So, following the Nerdy Crafter's instructions, I'm sanding all of the parts of my figure where I want to add clay. And this clay dries super fast, so as soon as you get some out, you have to put it back in the Ziploc bag that was provided. The first thing I did was model some huge ears to change it into a mouse, and I was about to put them on when I remember you're supposed to put the white glue on first. I'm not really great at modeling. If you have seen any of my other videos, you know, so bear with me. Bear. This is my first and only bear related pun, and it was an accident. Anyhow, I was modeling the ears and I could just not do it all by hand, so I took out some modeling tools to help me. And after I was done with the ears, I added a little tail. My daughter suggested that it would be nice for the mouse to have this big, thick astronaut-like boots, and I thought that was a good idea. So I sanded its little leg and added clay to them, making sure he could still stand. And this is how it looked. I left it to dry and came back to it the next day, and I fixed my nails too because the pouring was a mess. Before starting the new pour, I needed to do this first. I was waiting for the paint on the trays to dry just to pick it up and have this satisfying peel. Ah, yum. I mean, it wasn't completely dry, but it still was so satisfying to do. Anyhow, back to the mouse. I was about to get ready to pour when it occurred to me that maybe I could sand some of the imperfections of my modeling. So I went ahead and did that, and it worked really, really well. You can see here, for example, in the shoes, how bad those were. And after a little sand, it's much, much better. Sanded and ready, so I chose all of my colors, and because of the theme that I chose, I am going for a galaxy pour. I did gold, black, purple, and blue, and I wanted to have a little hot pink in little quantities to have a more interesting blend. I also added a bunch of silver glitter to the black, but it just ate it, so I added more and it ate it again, so I gave up on that. Before pouring, I removed the little part you're supposed to hang it from and sanded it out because I want this one to be a stand-in figurine. Here comes the pour, and at first it was looking great. I was loving it. I was there for it. It was beautiful. Look at that. And then when I started to pour the top, all the pink came out and ruined what I had. I was loving it, and now it's terrible. It has nothing to do with Galaxy. Since I wasn't getting the effect I wanted, I was trying all kinds of things no one said you should do. I was trying to bathe it with the leftover paint. Then I decided to cover the pink side and keep pouring more black and gold to see if I could get the same effect as in the beginning, but no, the pink was so dominant now and I didn't like it. I thought I'd give it a rest, so I took my canvas for the paint, not to go to waste, and when I swiped the canvas across a few times on the bottle to cover the edges and the paint swirled around, I really liked the effect I got on it. Look at it, it's so pretty and it looks much more like Galaxy than my mouse. So I thought maybe I would rub the mouse against the puddle too. And it was awful. It was such a mess, so I thought it best to wipe some of the paint off my mouse and do an extra pour with a different technique. I put all of the paints on the same undivided cup with more glitter because I wanted my mouse to match my now so pretty canvas because the mouse is gonna stand on the square. I made a bigger mess by wiping some of the paint off, and then again, with this new method, the result was not great because he became super black. The black paint ate all of the other colors, so I just took the bottle of gold paint and drizzled the mouse directly. I have to say, never has Jackie said to do any of the things I'm doing. But still, this is so much fun. I was doing it with my daughter. You can hear us laughing. Let me play some of the original audio. I do like it more though.
Is that good?
Mira qué cool está. Este pobre mousey.
He's gonna lose his facial features.
No, because it shakes down. Pero the thing that bothers me doesn't match. Mira, ahí sí se hizo like that. That's what I want.
Like, damn.
Damn. Ah! No!
Tómate como un pájaro.
Help. Help, nerdy crafter. I'm making
Drizzle it. See?
Yeah, I tried that. Ya está. It was crazy. Such a mess, but as you can see, it was so much fun. You can see my daughter's coming into frame as she's directing me on what to do. And at this point, I decided it was good enough. So I took out a silicone mat and set everything on it to dry. Of course, I washed my hands and then I cleaned the extra paint in between the arms and left that little guy to dry overnight. And here is the result, and you can see, yes, he is super dark. Not at all what I wanted. It's basically black, but I like the back, which has a little bit of gold next to the tail where I missed a spot. Oh my god, I missed a spot. And I also love the bit of gold on the front, and I think it looks nice standing on the canvas. To give it a little bit more interest, I decided to paint the boots with a silver paint marker. And to get into those crevices, I did have to take some paint out of the marker and use a small brush. I did not use my new brushes from the kit because doing this with the paint from the metallic markers can ruin your brush. Anywho, I finished the boots, and to give it a little extra something, I decided to paint his little nose gold and give it a little bit of gold detail at the bottom of the boots. Then I just covered the spot that I missed with a Posca marker, and both pieces were ready. So I just glued the mouse onto the canvas as a little stand. I really like doing this. I also wanted to show everything else I made now that they're dried, and this is how the other canvas looks. I think it's so beautiful and yummy, and of course I have to do the satisfying peel of that puddle of paint. I don't know why in that moment I chose to draw a little gold heart in the middle of the tiny canvas. I think I ruined it. Did I ruin it? I think I ruined it. I just wanted to have a little extra something because I thought maybe it would be cute as a gift, because I don't know, what would you use this tiny canvas for? Anyhow, maybe it was prettier before my heart, but I still like it. And here are the other two bears dried. The bears do change a bit when they dry as the paint trails down when they're hung, not the canvas because it lays flat. I wanted to paint the noses of these bears too now because I thought it made them like 10,000 times cuter, and with that they're finished. This one is my favorite, to be honest. I love how it turned out, even though I didn't clean the paint from underneath as well, so it can't stand. I love it, love how it looks with its little nose. I love how the swirls come together, the color combination, everything. It's my favorite, but now that everything's dry, they are all pretty cute. I do wish my Galaxy mouse was not all black, but I'm going to try this again. I have 3 more bears. I enjoyed it so much. Every second of this was fun, so I can't wait to do the other 3 bears. And if you want to see that, let me know so I can do it on camera and make a second video. And I could also take in your color suggestions. Well, that was it for today. Don't forget to subscribe or like or comment if you like the video and give me more ideas. I'm Paula, and I hope you have the most wonderful day. Don't forget to check Nerdy Crafter's channel if you haven't already. She's pretty amazing. See you next time. Bye!